Network devices. Network devices, also known as networking hardware, are physical devices that allow hardware on a computer network to communicate and interact with one another. For example, repeater, hub, bridge, switch, routers, gateway, router, and network interface card or NIC, etc. Router is a device which connects different networks frequently over a large distances. A router is a device that forwards data packets between computer networks, creating an overlay internetwork. A router is connected to two or more data lines from different networks. When a data packet comes in on one of the lines, the router reads the address information in the packets to determine its ultimate destination. A data packet is typically forwarded from one router to another through the network that constitute the internetwork until it gets to its destination node. It contains a routing table in which all information about the address of connected networks. Modem stands for modulation or demodulation, used to convert analog signal to digital and vice versa. Used to convert analog phone line to digital. Is a device or program that enables a computer to transmit data over, for example, telephone or cable lines. Computer information is stored digitally, whereas information transmitted over telephone lines is transmitted in the form of analog waves. A modem converts between these two forms. Hub is an OSI Layer 1 hardware, regenerate and retime network signals, propagate signals through the network, cannot filter network traffic, cannot determine best path, use as network concentration points, really multi-port repeaters, uplink port, crossover mode, or straight-through mode. Types of hubs. Passive hub is just a connector. It connects the wires coming from different branches. The signal passes through a passive hub without regeneration or amplification. Connects several networking cables together. Active hubs or multi-port repeaters. They regenerate or amplify the signal before they are retransmitted. Switch is a computer networking device that connects devices together on a computer network by using packet switching to receive, process, and forward data to the destination device. Unlike less advanced network hubs, a network switch forwards data only to the device that needs to receive it, rather than broadcasting the same data out of each of its ports. Repeater. A repeater is a relatively simple network device that amplifies the signal it receives in order to allow it to cover a longer distance. Repeaters work on the physical layer of the OSI model. Signal attenuation or signal loss. Signal degrades over distance. Repeaters clean, amplify, and resend signals that are weakened by long cable length, built into hubs or switches. Bridge, a layer 2 device designed to create two or more LAN segments, each of which is a separate collision domain. The purpose is to filter traffic on a LAN, to keep local traffic yet allows connectivity to other segments of the network. Filter traffic by looking at the MAC address. Frame filtering is a computer networking device that creates a single aggregate network from multiple communication networks or network segments. This function is called network bridging. Bridging is distinct from routing, which allows multiple different networks to communicate independently while remaining separate. Gateway, a network node equipped for interfacing with another network that uses different communication protocols. A gateway may contain devices such as protocol translators, impedance matching device, rate converters, fault isolators, or signal translators. As necessary to provide system interoperability, it also requires establishment of mutually acceptable administrative procedures between both networks. A protocol translation mapping gateway interconnects networks with different network protocol technologies by performing the required protocol conversions. Gateway, also called protocol conversions, can operate at any network layer. Firewall. A firewall is a network security device that monitors incoming and outgoing network traffic and decides whether to allow or block specific traffic based on a defined set of security rules. A firewall have been a first line of defense in network security for over 25 years. They establish a barrier between secured and controlled internal networks that can be trusted and untrusted outside networks such as the internet. A firewall can be hardware, software, or both. Patch panel, also known as a patch bay, patch field, or jack field, is a device or unit featuring a number of jacks, usually of the same or similar type, for the use of connecting and routing circuits for monitoring, interconnecting, and testing circuits in a convenient, flexible manner. Patch panels are commonly used in computer networking, recording studios, radio, and television.